It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Falcons and the Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Williams now on the return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this one to Pittman. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Miles Jack able to drop him for a loss of a couple. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he'll find Pittman. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. This will be caught inside the 10. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out, for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Room past the 20 as he'll take this up to the 22-yard line.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. He'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And this will be a Falcons first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10". But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Rashad Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, Goodson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
We play to win.
After a new play, the rules on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Back to throw here. And that's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And that'll make it third down. Back to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. On now is the Titans punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you sort of notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Murray, he's used to moving fast in Oklahoma. He'll get his guys up to the line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, first and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Mike 46. Mike 46.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And now the rookie's free. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. They'll run on first down. Goodson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 2nd and inches, Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. On first down, Goodson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word against symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons turn that interception into it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown there as that's going to be ruled an incomplete pass. On 2nd down, Goodson. 130 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Play action. Now it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. Back now here on EA Sports. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, Goodson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Williams. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here we go.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
46 to Mike, 46. Right here. Mike, 46. Mamba.
They'll drop to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. On now is the Titans punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. And taken at the 46. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 149 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Play fake. Murray. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Murray off play action. And incomplete on the deep ball. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Williams to return.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Mike 46. Mike 46. They can't hang with us. 46, boys. 46.
Looking to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jacobs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now a throw here to his running back. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Come on.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Flushed out right, and he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. 46 to Mike, 46.
He'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play there on the catch and run.
First and goal. 46 to Mike. Hey, they scared. They scared.
He'll drop to throw. Smith catches left side. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now down to 20. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And this one is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
In a spot where most offenses would just be trying to get to the finish line and close this game out, they're still looking for points here in the final minute of this game. I think bonuses could be gained and attained with maybe more points.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Here's Murray. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Williams now on the return.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Out come the Titans now. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. So that'll back him up 5. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. They'll run on first down. Goodson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points